The Avenger.
The road to crime ends in a trap that justice sets. Crime does not pay.
The Avenger, sworn enemy of evil, is actually Jim Brandon, a famous biochemist. Through his numerous scientific experiments, Brandon has perfected two inventions to aid him in his crusade against crime as the Avenger: the telepathic indicator, by which he is able to pick up thought flashes, and the secret diffusion capsule, which cloaks him in the black light of invisibility. Brandon's assistant, the beautiful Fern Collier, is the only one who shares his secrets and knows that he is the man the underworld fears as the Avenger. And now, The Avenger and the Melody of Murder.
Hawkins!
Yes, Mrs. Carlton?
Go into the music room and see how much longer that piano tuner is going to take. Oh, that infernal noise is getting on my nerves.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Hawkins. Has Mr. Carlton come in yet?
Not yet, Mrs. Carlton.
Well, the moment he comes in, tell him that I wish to see him. I shall be waiting here in the library. Now, see if you can get rid of that piano tuner.
Yes, Mrs. Carlton. Hawkins told me you wanted to see me, Rena.
Oh, yes, George. I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, say, who's at that piano?
The piano tuner. He should be finished any moment now.
Well, I'll close that mute room door. That racket's off.
No, leave it open, George. There are a lot of valuables in there, and the servants are busy in the back of the house.
Well, all right.
Well, to get down to business, George.
Yes?
Were you able to persuade those partners of yours to lend you enough money to see you through?
No, Rena. Burlingame and Redford both refused to help me.
They're trying to squeeze you out, George. I always knew they would. I told you from the beginning that they were just using you. Well, what are you going to do?
Well, I won't let them get away with this, Rena. You know, I've put everything we had into that firm.
But where in the world are you going to get the money to cover up your end of the losses?
There's only one way. I